Hi, and welcome to today's Lunch and Learn. Today we're talking about how to survive social parties and your clean eating habits. As we draw closer to December and Christmas parties, clean eating could go out the window, and we don't want that to happen. So thanks for joining me today. My name is Lee from Balancing Act Health Coaching, and we are going to be talking about staying on track with clean eating even while your social life begins to pick up and get hectic as December draws near. If you're watching now, please let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what city you're in, and if you're watching in on the replay, then leave a hashtag replay in the comments. Hi Jacinta, welcome, thanks for stopping by. So I have got a resource for you that I will be sharing in my Balancing Act, I beg your pardon, in my Being Healthy Made Simple group. So head on over there. It is a resource that is healthy meal ideas for your clean eating when you're starting out on that journey. So you'll be able to grab it over in my group, Being Healthy Made Simple, when this live is finished, or maybe later this afternoon. So let's talk about how to stay on track while you are clean eating and socializing. The first thing that you want to do is eat before you leave to go to your function. Going to social functions when you are clean eating can create an inner debate as to whether you're going to stick to the program or whether it's all going to go out the window. And it can feel like a major hassle. So the easiest way to stay on point is to eat before you leave. Pick something that's lean and high protein and has got some healthy fats in it, so that your satiety levels are satisfied and you don't feel like you're going to dive onto the hors d'oeuvre table as you arrive. And that'll also keep you lighter on your toes so that you don't feel all ploggy and heavy. If you have a heavy carbohydrate based meal before you go out, then you're going to feel sluggish and probably not that excited to deal with all the new faces and a large group of people. So my suggestion would be to make a nice big salad and add some tuna to it, or grilled chicken, or alternatively to have a nice big cup of soup and add in some chicken to that, and that'll keep you going so that you don't have hunger woes when you get to your function. Another thing that you could do, and maybe you'll feel weird doing this, is that you could actually bring your own food to the party. And if it's being hosted by a close friend of yours, then they probably won't be offended if you did bring along your own clean eating food. But even if it's not a close friend's function, you could always pack a cooler bag with your snacks and food, your go-to foods, and leave that in your car. There's nothing stopping you from popping out to your car, and if anybody asks, you can just say, well, I need to catch some fresh air, or I'm going to die if I don't eat, and then go and grab your snacks. So just make sure that you've got some good quality food containers and a cooler bag with some nice ice blocky things, those blue ice blocky things, to keep your food cool for a few hours. Then if you decide that you're not going to take your own food, then pick the healthiest foods that are on offer, and there's usually always a tray of vegetables and such like. So see what the vegetables have got. If there's broccoli and cauliflower, those are good. Maybe there's some hummus to dip it in, and just see what kind of foods are available. There should also be some protein types foods like little meatballs, they might have filler in them. But yeah, you're going to look for the relatively healthy options so that you can stay on track. Also, on those veggie options, there are sometimes cold meats, which you could also choose. And but if you're really worried about staying on track with your clean eating, then it might just be best to skip it and wait until the function is over. Another thing that you could do is contact the caterers and find out what is going to be served, and if there's enough need, then the caterers could provide vegetarian options, which would definitely guarantee you a whole stack of fruits and vegetables to choose from. The only thing is that it might not be that simple to get hold of the caterers to do that. Another thing that you could do is to drink more water, and you might find that drinking water is actually good enough for you, and that you don't need to be anywhere near the food tables. A lot of times hunger actually turns out to be thirst, and so make sure that you are drinking enough water so that you aren't thirsty and mistaken that for hunger. A side note, at these social gatherings, there is usually alcohol being served, and if you haven't eaten before you get to the function and you are deciding not to eat, but you are going to be drinking alcohol, just know that your tolerance is going to be a lot lower, and that could make you more happy and festive than is appropriate. So do bear that in mind. And then last of all is to be social. Socializing and mixing and mingling will keep you away from the tables, and it'll also keep your mind off any hunger pangs that you might have. So do, as they say, circulate to percolate, and get out there and meet new people, and avoid those tables. This is the last in my series of clean eating. So if you've enjoyed this series, leave a like or a thanks in the comment and let me know which part has resonated with you the most. And we are going to be speaking about sugar and how to give up sugar over the next few Facebook Lives. So I hope that you do stop in and check those out starting next week on Tuesday. Now, if you would like to get my resource on clean eating easy meals, then pop over to my Facebook group, Being Healthy Made Simple, and you can grab that resource there. I'd like to thank you for stopping by for today's Lunch and Learn, and I hope that you have a lovely, lovely weekend.